If you are like 80% of the accounts on TikTok right now, you are having a tough time getting video views. Ever since the algorithm change in 2023, a lot of people are seeing that their video views have gone extremely low. A lot of the times people aren't getting their views over 500. Now in this video, we're gonna go over 3 things that you can do today that will help you increase your video views in 2023. Now I'm Amy, I am a 20+ year digital marketing veteran, and it's my job to help you get the most out of your digital marketing so that you can make more money. Now, if you need a little bit of help with your digital strategy in 2023, make sure to check out the link below to our 16-page free digital strategy guide. This will walk you through creating your entire digital strategy for 2023, and again, it's totally free. And if you are looking to increase your TikTok reach without spending any money on ads, we also have a link down below to a course that is brand new for 2023 that is available for only $10. So check both those links out. But now let's go and look at how you can increase your views on TikTok right now. Now, one of the things we're gonna talk about a little bit later in this video is content, but first we need to talk about watch time of your content. Now, if you are not seeing 70% of your videos being viewed in the first 3 seconds, if people are scrolling through them within the first 3 seconds, that is one reason why your videos are not getting any views anymore, because TikTok changed its algorithm, and the way that it is pushing content out, as far as we can see, is within those first 3 seconds, how people react to your video. If you can hold them for that first 3 seconds into your video, then you have a better chance of seeing that video get more views. Now, what can you do to increase your likelihood of having those people actually stay for the first 3 seconds of the video? So one of the things that you really want to do is have a good hook. Don't give away what the entire video is about within the first second of the video. Try to elongate your intro a bit so that people don't know what's coming, because if they don't know what's coming and you can pique their interest, they'll stay around for longer. So that's one thing that you can do to increase the amount of seconds that people are staying on your video. So if you can increase the amount of time someone is staying on and watching your video, you can then probably increase your video views, because like I said before, what it looks like the algorithm is doing is actually prioritizing those videos that are keeping people within those first 3 seconds of the video. The second thing you want to look at is actually your audience. Now, a lot of digital marketing professionals and a lot of TikTok gurus are going to tell you niche down, niche down, niche down. But if you are not seeing the video views that you would like, you might be niching down too far. You always have to think about how many people are actually going to be interested in this content. So if you are a very small account on TikTok, you may want to niche up a rung, because what might be happening is there's not a big enough audience for the content that you are creating. So the number one question you need to ask yourself when creating your content is, how many people will actually this content resonate with? So if the answer is, oh, I think it's only going to resonate with maybe 5,000 people, you might want to expand the reach of that content so that it maybe resonates with 500,000 people, because you have to get a big enough audience interested in the content in order for the video to gain traction and get pushed out. Unfortunately, TikTok is a game, and you have to figure out how to win that game. And one of the ways to do that is trying to figure out what type of content resonates with a larger audience while still staying within your niche. Now, I said in the beginning we were going to talk about content, and that is the third thing we're going to talk about when it comes to video views is content. Now, we already said that you may need to niche up your target audience, but the next thing you need to think about is, how good is the content that I'm pushing out? Is the content actually something that my audience would want to watch? So a lot of people are going to tell you, does your content educate, inspire, or entertain? Now, it has to fit in usually to one of those 3 buckets to actually start to take off if you aren't doing something that is a trend. So when you're creating your content, think about those 3 buckets and try to figure out how you can sell your product and still fit into one of those 3 categories of entertaining, educating, or inspiring. Now, if you think your content is doing one of those 3 things well, or all 3 of those things well, the next thing you need to look at when it comes to content is your content length. Either your content is too long or your content is too short. So you need to figure out that sweet spot of where people are actually going to grab onto the content. Because remember, again, TikTok's a game and they want people to stay on the platform. So you want to make sure that the content you're creating is keeping people on the platform. So if you're creating 3 to 4 minute long videos, since they now have that long form content that you can create, but people are scrolling past it within the first 30 seconds, then maybe you should look at only creating 30-second videos, because you're getting penalized for putting out that longer form content because people aren't staying on that video long enough. So TikTok is looking at it as a detriment to your account because they're assuming that the people who are looking at the content aren't interested in it and they're scrolling on. So they're not going to push that content out, because that is creating a very large likelihood that people are going to bounce for the platform because they aren't being entertained. The last thing you can do when it comes to content to make sure that it is going to be pushed in front of your audience is you need to do a little bit of research. Using the hashtags that your audience is following, using the questions that they are asking within the captions of your post, all these things are going to help your video get in front of more people. You have to create the content that the people are looking for on the platform for it to get served to a person. Now, you may be thinking, well, I don't understand. How am I supposed to do this research on TikTok? Well, TikTok is now like a search engine. It is poised to become one of the largest search engines in 2023. It might even surpass Google, so keep that in mind. So if you have to start thinking about how are people searching for things and finding things on TikTok. So all you have to do is you go to your For You page, you click on the little magnifying glass, and you start typing questions in that you think your audience would ask to TikTok, and then it's going to serve you up those things that the audience is searching for within those questions. It'll show you what videos are trending for it, what hashtags those videos use, and then it'll actually even give you suggestions of how the people are searching for it beyond the question that you put in there. So TikTok is giving you a lot of information, and you need to use that information within your posts so that you can show up on that audience that you're targeting's For You page. And that's it. Those are the 3 simple things that you can start doing today to try to get your content to have more views. Now, like I said, none of this is hard. It just requires a little bit of time and effort. You need to go and look at your analytics, and you need to do a little bit of research to really make this work for you. Now, if you start doing this, you will see an increase in your views. Now, how much of an increase will you see? Who knows? Again, the TikTok algorithm is constantly changing, but what we do know is that these 3 things right now at the end of January in 2023 are what you can do to actually increase your views on TikTok. Now, if you like this type of content and you want to see more of it, make sure to like and subscribe so that we can continue to make content like this. And also remember, we have links down below to some free content that you can check out if you need a little bit of help with your digital strategy. Now, I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.